It's the Funky Finds here, and today I have something a little bit different that you've probably never seen. It's called the Funky Food Critic. We are gonna go to different restaurants all around South Florida. Today's restaurant that I'm going to be reviewing is Organic Bites in Miami. It's on Biscayne Boulevard, which if you know Miami, that's a pretty big, it's a pretty big area. It's kind of near Miami Beach. It has so many things on it. You drive and there's a million stores. So I went with Kimora. Kimora was in town when I filmed this, and when we went, we were going to the art museum right after, so it was pretty lit. And what I had was vegetarian, and Kimora had something that was just organic. And they sell, back it up. They sell food that is, I think, vegan, vegetarian, and just plain organic, and that has actual meat in it. They didn't have a lot of meat, I think. No, they did. They had some dishes that had meat in it. So I had a veggie wrap that had lots of veggies and hummus and cheese and all these amazing things. It was very, very like my hummus wraps with veggies and stuff on crack and like super gourmet, like really like just amazing. So I had that. I absolutely loved it. I had an auto squash soup on the side, and it was so good. Like, you could tell it was like fresh, and they put stuff in it that autumn squash soup probably wouldn't have in it necessarily. It was like kind of spicy a little bit, and I assumed it was ginger. It was wild. For sure, they did some new things with their food for sure. And Kimora had an eggs Benedict with salmon and some other things. If you know what eggs Benedict is, it's like a English muffin, a meat, usually like a sauce on top, and like a poached egg. It's poached, where you cut it and all the yellowness oozes out. So he loved his food, and he also had a ginger shot. Those are one of his favorites. Everywhere we go, he ends up getting one. They're really good for you. I didn't get one because I wasn't in the mood. But I did also have a fresh coconut water, which was lit. It could have just been Vita Coco. Who actually knows? But it was really good. I would rate the food probably a 9. A solid 9. Like, yeah, a 9. The veggie wrap was absolutely amazing, and the soup was also, and I know they had smoothies and juice and stuff. I did not have one, and usually when I have one, it's like a full thing. But the actual food itself, I'll definitely rate a 9, maybe even 9.5. like almost like super perfect. I've never had such a great veggie wrap anywhere else. Very high rating for me. I would recommend to someone else. The atmosphere, or the vibes as I would like to call it, the vibes in the place were really nice. The building was really cool. It was like all glass outside, and the outside portion was most of it, most of the seating. Inside was like a very, maybe sit like 3-4 families, you know, nothing huge, but it was so tiny and cute, and there was so much outside seating. It was a beautiful day to go, and it was very relaxing and like cool, and just the atmosphere was like, like it was good. It was like a very little coffee shop kind of vibes, but not a coffee shop. It was like a whole restaurant in like their own fresh way. And service was good to me. I mean, I think that unless you really like screw up, like I was at the ale house one time, and it took like the waiter like 30 minutes just to come like take our order. Like that's the only time I'll ever dog on service. So the service was good. For these, I'm just gonna say good or bad. 9 times it'll probably be good. And I would recommend someone to go to Organic Bites for sure. I already told my mom about it the day I came back. I was like, you have to go. It's so good. You'll love it. I definitely will go back for sure. For sure. I don't know about anytime soon, but super yum, and I super loved it. That's pretty much it. 9 out of 10 for sure. And Organic Bites Miami on Biscayne. Go check it out. You guys have a great one.
Took a little dip. Apple juice falling from her lips. Took a little sip.